In a possible sign from above, lightning has struck the Vatican just hours after Pope Benedict XVI announced his surprising resignation. Footage shot shows the top of St. Peter's Basilica being struck by lightning during a thunderstorm over the Vatican. The resignation has caused a stir around the world, and now it seems that nature itself has something to say about it.
Torrential rains in Bolivia are pushing riverbanks to the brink. In and around the capital La Paz, floodwaters have washed out bridges and destroyed crops. Officials say the rivers have also breached homes. On Tuesday, much of the south end of the city was still covered in mud. Most of the flooding stemmed from heavy rains on Sunday and Monday, which raised levels in an already saturated water table. Farmers around 3 hours from La Paz asked the government for help after seeing their livelihoods washed away. Officials say rains have caused 18 deaths since November and affected 8,700 families.
And officials say fish kills at Pier Lake are not an unusual occurrence.
But this winter, another city-owned lake has suffered its first ever die-off, and wildlife officials say it's not a typical winter kill. NCN's Megan Johnson has.
Thousands of bluegill and gizzard shad were found dead, along with hundreds of channel catfish and rainbow trout.
Here in this country, parts of the Northeast are dealing with blizzard conditions for the second time in as many weeks. The storm delivered snow and very strong winds to much of New England. Boston has already gotten more than 5 inches of snow, and totals so far range from a few inches to more than half a foot in some places, with coastal areas like Cape Cod seeing the worst of it. The storm is expected to dump more snow in Maine, which remains under a blizzard warning until tomorrow afternoon. And take a look at this. Although today's storm lacked the intensity of last week's blizzard, satellite images show how they look quite similar.
Finally tonight, the extraordinary sight in Southern California and what it might mean. Put it this way, if you've ever spotted a dolphin out on the water in the wild, you know it's really something, but it's something else entirely when dolphins are just about all you can see by the thousands, perhaps even tens of thousands of them on the surface of the water at one time. Some people have witnessed just that. We get our report tonight from Los Angeles.
The abundance of food may explain recent sightings of larger than normal groups of whales. Earlier this year, a pod of 23 gray whales was spotted near the busy port of Los Angeles, the biggest group naturalist Elisa Schulman-Janiger has ever seen.
It looked like a scene from a movie, but it was all too real. A meteor came crashing down to Earth today, triggered a fireball over Russia, and sent people running for cover. Parts of the meteor fell on the city of Chelyabinsk, population over 1 million, about 1,000 miles due west of Moscow, on the edge of the Ural Mountains. The strike shocked and stunned the world. More than 1,000 people were injured. Paul Davies.
Dejas poniendo policía.
the windows come crashing in, and a national judo squad runs for cover.